last episode, we made some postseason decisions, and in this episode, we're going to find out how it goes. So one of those things was trying to get a new head coach, and Ton Kell has accepted the Royals managerial position for 2 years. Excited to have him on our staff for now. Going over the rest of our staff, we're still needing a pitching coach. We have reached out to Alberto Lincoln is who we really want. 36 years of age, so very, very young. Going over the free agent negotiations. As I said in last episode, I think we need some starting pitching, so we're going to look through the starting pitchers, see who we can get. Looks like Michael Wacha has been given a qualifying offer, so we would have to give up a very, very high draft pick for a qualified guy. So we're going to try to look for someone who is not qualified, who has not received a qualified offer, because I am not going to give up that much. I'm not going to give up a first-round pick, especially for a year when we don't know how we're going to do. I'm not going to give up the future of the Royals for one pitcher for maybe a year or so with a lot of money. So we're going to try to go through our free agent market. We're going to look through our players, see who we think we want, see the positions that we need to increase on, like second baseman. I think we need to increase on second baseman, at least have someone at second base who can come up and give us some playing time in case Merrifield gets hurt. So looking at that, we're also looking at kind of third baseman is a place that we need to improve at. We need some backups there. We do have Bohm down in the minors, but I don't want to rush him up too quick. This year might be the year, but he's not starting in AAA. Left fielders, I would love to have Marcell Ozuna. He's one of my favorite players, as you guys know, but he does have the qualified offer. Again, I don't want to give up a draft pick for it. So I don't think we'll go after him. He would actually almost be a perfect fit because he would be our starter. He is 29 years of age, so I wouldn't be able to give him a huge contract. Probably about a 4-year contract would be good. Going to the center fielders, look like Billy Hamilton is here again. We could pick him up, but he's not going to play. So picking him up would almost just be picking him up to use him as a trade chip again. And if I was exploiting the game, I actually would, because he's a very, very big trade chip. But I'm not going to do it just because I'm trying to keep this as normal as possible. Going to our signed players, these are all the guys we signed. So happy to have all of them. At this point, looks like Garrett Cole is probably the only pitcher right now that we could go after without losing a lot of losing picks. That type of stuff. Garrett Cole looks pretty good. Stamina is 90. Looks like he's still increasing. Looks like he actually got traded from Houston last year. I don't know who he finished with, but looks like he got traded. A 3.97 ERA isn't too awful. It's one of his highest, which might be why they just let him go without giving him a qualifying offer. Going over our starting pitchers, we have Jose Quintana for another year. This is his last year as a Royal. He comes in at about $10 million this year, but he comes in as our number one pitching. He did very, very well for us last year, had a great year. He's 31 years of age, so probably not going to give him another contract as a Royal. Tyler Anderson we also got from a trade, and this is going to be his last year as well. Our starting pitchers need some help, as I said earlier. Franchy Cordero does not have enough major league experience. We're going to have to offer him a contract. And we want Cordero for quite a few years. I'd love to sign him to like a 5-year deal, but we're going to have to give him a lot of money. And since I don't know how much money we're going to spend on our free agents, we're going to just offer him a smaller contract, one he's happy with, and one that's lower in salary. Also, we're going to put him as his role as depth. That's what he expects to be. So we're going to put him there as well. We're going to offer him a contract. Sanchez, one of our top prospects coming into the year. Let's go ahead and offer him a contract. It looks like we can only offer him a 1-year contract. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Just offer him a 1-year contract. He must need to come up to the majors for so long before we can offer him a multiple-year contract. So we're going to go through these guys, all of our young guys, offer them contracts. Looks like I think the most we can do is a year for them. So we're going to offer them year contracts, offer them whatever salary they want to stay. And some of these guys might be coming up this year to make an impact on our team. Nicky Lopez, for sure getting him back. Xavier Edwards, for sure getting him back. Again, can only do 1 year. Looks like Alec Bohm we can actually do for multiple years. So, 4 years, he doesn't like that. So, 3 years, I don't mind spending millions on him, because the thought is that he's probably going to end up coming up before the end of the year anyways. So, but we're going to lock him into a 2-year. We're happy with a 2-year for him. Naylor we're okay with. Baz we're going to offer a year contract. I'm sure Baz might make it up this year. I just don't know. I don't know. Last year I felt like our minors did well, but no one really stuck out. No one went crazy and hit 350, and it's we're ready for the majors. A lot of them hit around the 300 mark, which is good, but I don't know how that's going to look to the majors. Dueñas, looks like we're gonna have to offer him a bigger contract there. Sparkman, he wants a lot of money. He wants a lot of money. So I'm almost gonna say we don't offer Sparkman anything. I don't think he's worth $600,000 that he wants, but we're gonna offer him a lower contract. That's a lot. It's a lot of money, especially for a guy that we don't know if he's going to be in the majors this year or not. Last year he started the season in the majors, but got demoted after not starting well. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to offer these guys down here, Stammet. I'm going to offer him a contract. Anderson Miller, contract. DJ Burt, might as well. These guys aren't going to play probably this year, but we still want them in our minors. We still need players in our minors. So I'm going to go ahead and offer all of these guys contracts. Unless we get to a guy that wants a lot and that we have to end up paying a lot, we'll probably just pay these guys whatever minimum they want. So Moniak, looks like Vioria, we have to offer a bigger contract. Looks like 3 years he's happy with. Let's see if we can get it 2 years. How far down can we go at 2 years with Vioria? Oh, okay. So we can go pretty far down for Vioria, 180 at 2 years. So let's go ahead, give him the 3-year contract, 270. Looks like he might accept that, so we'll go ahead and offer that to him there. Lennox, he's 28 years of age. I think we might skip him for now. We might come back to him for later, but right now we're going to skip him because he wants more than what we want to offer. So going down, Agondo, bring him back. A bunch of these guys down here we'll just bring back for next year. So what I'm thinking is for our young guys, it doesn't look like we're spending a lot of money on contracts for our guys on our team. So I think we can actually make a pretty big play this year. Whether it be the positions I'm looking at right now are starting pitching, left field are 2 main big ones. We also need some backup help at third base and second base, so we could probably look at them as well and see if we can get something going at third base or second base as far as contracts. But those would not be huge contracts per se, because those players probably won't be crazy good. They won't really be starters or anything, because we have starters there. We just need some backup help just in case of injury. So I think we will spend quite a bit money on free agency this year. We'll wait to see what we do for free agency. Garrett Cole, I think we'll make a run at Garrett Cole. 141 million for 6 years is being offered to him. And he wants more. for him, it would be around $25 million a year. If we increase this, he's looking for $25.2 million a year. And Milwaukee's offered him one, but it's under what he's asking. And I don't want to undercut him for what we offer, because then somebody could overcut and take it all. But we're gonna give him close to the $25.2 million he wants a year. His interest is not necessarily sold at. He's not loving it, but I also don't want to undersell him and lose out. But I also don't want to oversell him. I do want him really bad, but I don't want to oversell him and give him way too much. So we're gonna offer him $75 million for 3 years. It looks like we are above his interest level than Milwaukee. So right now it looks like we will potentially get Garrett Cole, which I think is the move we have to make. I think we have to make a move at pitcher. I don't think our pitchers we have are going to be great all season, and a lot of the young guys I don't think are going to do well. Sean Doolittle looks like he made it, and we do end up getting Garrett Cole for a 3-year, $25 million. So huge sign of Garrett Cole, huge, helping our starting pitching out. So we'll take a look at our starting pitching and see what that looks like. Garrett Cole, 3-year, 29 years of age, 86 overall. I think he does end up going to a 91 when he's happy. Last year he didn't do too bad. 3.97 is not bad for an ERA. The 14-10 win-loss, it's hard to say. And we actually do get the pitching coach we wanted in Lincoln. Looks like the Nationals signed someone. Twins signed Rendon. That's a big sign, especially interleague. Marcell Ozuna goes to the Giants for about $10 million. Might see if we can trade for him and not actually lose out on that pick. But huge signees. Please comment down below. Let me know what you think of the Garrett Cole signee. I don't see it happening necessarily in real life, as the Royals are not making a push for playoffs in real life. But as a GM in this dynasty, as the Royals, I think it's a great pick. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you liked it, and also hit that red subscribe button. Until next time, Slacker out.